I'm Joey Waldon. I'm an artist and have been an artist for at least 30 years. I've worked outside the law a little bit by being kind of I call myself a freelance renegade. And my paintings don't always have mass appeal, but they have truth and they have love in them. And right now I just want to explain a little piece that I lost in the fire that I had about a year ago. And I'm doing a duplicate, a sister piece, to keep that piece alive. It's a little piece right here. This was a smaller version. It was called The Hippie's Lament. And the subject matter was, it came when my brother had a stroke and the Iraq War just broke out. And I started thinking about death and life, and so the skulls seemed to dominate a period of my work because it's just part of life, is death. And it's a beautiful part of life, I found, because it certainly allows you to know that every day is a gift. I've often said that calendars are very wise because they let us know that our days are numbered. So remember that. When looking at a calendar, remember to take every day and thank the universe for the gift of life. And just the joy that I have in life is what really truly is my best muse and my inspiration in all of my work. So I'm trying to duplicate this piece, and I've done it on a larger scale. And I'm going to tilt it a little bit where it can be seen, just a little bit. And kind of explain a little bit of the subject matter. Initially the piece was called Mother Earth, a million years after the war, because the war had just gone on, the Iraq War, and this subject matter of life and fertility of Mother Earth was going to be the founding body of this particular structure. And then the skulls that symbolized the death of war were, and the cycle of life also, were going to be the main logo of that particular mood. So I combined the two and gave it life and death in the same subject matter. And a tree that appears to be dying, yet it has a wise owl in it. And I chose the owl as a subject matter because my friend Charlie, when he passed away, an owl landed about 5 feet from me. And it just hypnotized me, and I went to my friend Joe's house to find out what it meant, and it was talking about, it was a symbol from the Indians about life and death. So it's just a wise, loving symbol that lets me know that my days are numbered. And this wise bird that sits on many statues has shown up as a companion of comfort through the life process and the death process, because they're both beautiful. And that's really, that's why I chose that particular subject matter. The reason I chose that color of pink was my favorite time of day is when the sun is setting and there's a glow on the horizon of that kind of like a magenta, a very beautiful magenta that hugs you, and that you know that there's something much more powerful than you, but to relax and enjoy every sunset that you get a chance to. But it also, the pink represented a feminine side of Mother Earth, and also the afterglow of war, after the fires and the sun is trying to get through it. So that's the main reason I chose this pink as the foundation of this painting. It's not quite finished yet. It should be done probably within the next week. It's been gestating for a while, and the universe now has finally told me that it's time I finish this piece next. So that's what I really wanted to say. It was that this was going to be my next piece finished, and I'm going to try and finish it this week. And it's taken a while to get here, but I had to live enough life to get to a place where I could finish this piece and put enough passion and truth into it. And I feel, because of my journey currently, that I have put enough life into it. And it's going to be a beautiful piece. And even though it's got a skull, I bet people will want to hang it in their living room. I hope so. I'd like to see it hang in the living room. Thank you. May every day be special. May every day be special. Thank you. Good night.
I'm just going to go ahead and roll it,
Okay.
so that way I'm just rolling. I'm just going to need some tape time.
Okay.
So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what? Do what you're going to do like that, and you want to just start at any time.
Okay. Okay. And it's on and ready? Okay. All right. Hi, I'm Joey Waldon, and welcome to my studio. This is where, or I call it my laboratory sometimes. This is where I do a lot of my painting and creating. I'm currently working on a series called Staring Death in the Face. And I've also given it another name called I've Outlived Gauguin. And I became interested in the skull face as a symbol of death, of course, as it is. But I put the owl together with it, and I'm going to turn this and show it to you, as my logo of facing the truth of my own mortality. I call it I Outlived Gauguin because I just turned 56 years old, and I'm 1 year older than Gauguin was when he passed away, so I'm just happy for another year to be alive, and every day is a blessing and a gift, and wrapped up with a bow, and I live my life like Gauguin and Van Gogh. Ooh, I'm rapping and rhyming now! But this particular series, also I paint on the back of it, the title, which is I Outlived Gauguin and Staring Death in the Face. And I put my long lost sweet love and muse Frida on the back. I always sign the backs and put a little bit of love on the back because I just really want to spread love with all my work, and truth, and happiness, and all those beautiful ingredients that make for a great life. So right now, I've done a rough version. I did about 4 or 5 of them. Did a rough version, which I'll bring closer. And I do a few sketches. I do a series generally of any subject matter. And this particular painting keeps me in touch with the fact that every day is truly a gift and a blessing. And I think it's kind of happy. I think it's the acceptance of what is really quite happy. If you look at that smile on the skull's face, death is not a sad place. It's inevitable, but it's beautiful. And I love the blue hues that give it a nice cool feeling. I wanted it to feel like nighttime, and I wanted it to glow like enlightenment and like the joy that you should have in life. So embrace every day happily, and know that love is really what matters in life. It truly is. And create and enjoy and spread life and happiness. Thank you. Bye.